Today, take a look at the VEVOR wireless vacuum cleaner. So it came with a little baggie to keep everything organized. Got our instructions. That looks fairly straightforward. So it says it has an input voltage of 100 to 240 volts, so it's good for national or domestic. A battery capacity of 2600 milliamp hours. It has 3 speeds. It is 1280 millimeters long and a net weight of 2.85 kilograms. So we've got our brush nozzle, so we can push that guy out. And we've got those brushes. It's got a push button. Pull that down and make that a stiff nozzle. There's a push button lock on the other side. We also have our long nozzle, same style, but we do have that thin nozzle there on the end, so if we need extra suction, just need to get into a tight crack, we can use that for that. Here is our extension tube. That is actually a metal tube that is also extendable itself, so we can get an extra 26 inches out of that vacuum. So nice being able to accommodate different lengths. Here is our charger. Let's say 100 to 240. That puts 0.5 amps at 31 volts. Here is our battery. That is a clip style lock. So you got a bunch of contacts there on the front. And it does say that is 2600 milliamp hours at 25.2 volts. So here's our main brush attachment that can swivel forward and backwards, side to side. We do have rubber coated wheels and a good looking brush. So here is the main vacuum unit. Something I do appreciate seeing on here is a large chamber on the inside, so that we can collect a lot of dust in there without having to change it all the time. So we do have our main filter right there, and we have our HEPA filter already pre-installed. We also have an extra filter just in case that one gets too dirty. We already have a replacement on hand. Nice easy install. And see on the top everything is labeled, so we know that can pop off. And we have access to our top filter. And on the back, we've got our display. So nice and simple. Power button on the left, speed on the right. I do appreciate those are actual physical buttons, not those capacitive touch like we see on a lot of modern vacuums. And last up, we have got our wall stand. It does come with screws with anchors if you want to attach that to drywall. It does have spots for our attachments, and it even has some hooks here on the top so we can hold our power cord to make sure we don't have to reach down and grab it and pick it up every time. It can slide in from the top or the bottom, so we can arrange these attachments any way that we want. So if we want to charge our battery, this just uses a barrel connector to plug into the side, but I want to see if it comes with juice out of the box. And that does. So that comes with a 67% charge. That's got plenty of power. Wow. And that was just on speed 1. That is excellent. And it looks like we also got a button on top, so we can press that down and we can take the entire thing off from the top. So if we want a nice short vacuum, we can just attach our accessories exactly like that. So if we just need to clean in the car, we need to have tight access, we got that as an option. Or we can attach our extension and our main brush attachment. And we start that up, and we can see we do have a green light on there to light up the floor. So I'm a tall guy, I'm 6'3", and this is actually an excellent length to where I don't have to bend over in order to operate this guy. So we got a few chips in the floor right there. Nothing I'm really going to be able to pull up with this. That is actually damage on the floor. But yeah, it's able to do all that even on low speed. So if you just want that extra power, you can kick that up. Although I don't think that's going to make any difference on this floor. The low power was good enough to get everything. Yeah, don't have to deal with any bags. All I got to do is take that thing, drop it over the trash can, pop that lid, and we'll be able to empty that. So overall, that is a pretty sweet vacuum.